Hi. Welcome back. Or, if you are new, welcome. So today I've decided to be a pumpkin. A glam pumpkin at that, I'd say, because the eyes aren't really pumpkin-y. They're orange, but, you know, the mouth is where it's at. Can you imagine carving this smile into a pumpkin? You'd be there all day. This is the look I saw on Pinterest and wanted to try it out, as always. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. My face is here, or you can hit the subscribe button down below. If you would like to see how I achieved this look, this really, really pretty, simple, everyday look, then just stick around for like 2 more seconds. That's 4, 2 more seconds. My fingers are blue. It's time to remove myself from this basement. Anyways, keep on watching. I'm gonna prime. I'm not going to use too much primer because there's so much going on the face that I just don't feel like I want another layer. I'm going to use my PS Sunset Beam Coconut Primer Water, hydrating, from Primark. I just sprayed that all in my ear. I'm always so impatient when it comes to waiting for this to dry. Brush the brows, might as well while we're here. Okay, shall we move on? Still a little bit damp, but we'll continue. For foundation today, I'm going to use the Revolution Conceal and Define foundation in the shade F5. I don't know why, I just saw it and thought I'd use it. It is a little orange, actually. We're doing a pumpkin look, and I didn't even think about the fact I've got to be quite orange. So it's not actually that bad. Why do I do this every time? Every time I use this one, I end up painting my face, forgetting that it's a foundation. Oh, I see my hair. Oh, I got a blemish back here. Nice of you to join us. I'm gonna use a brush just to blend it in. Okay, for concealer, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Warp Fair Warm. I'm actually going to do just the complete under eye and cover up any blemishes I may have. Seems we have some new friends today. I hate when they're in the eyebrow. And blend with a brush. Okay, now we're going to set the entire face with the RCMA No Colour Powder. First, going to take my what are you called? My poofy puff. There we go. Just to press it underneath the eyes. And over the eyes. I had a driving lesson this morning and we did an emergency stop, and let me tell you, that is so fun to do. It's the only time when driving that you can be chaotic. Don't actually be chaotic, but it's like, you know, you just do your thing. Do you know what I mean? Everything else you have to like be calculated. This, you just go for it. It's absolutely fantastic. It's such a fun time. Just realised I've gone about setting my entire face with this. That wasn't the plan, but here we are. Does the same thing, I guess. I feel like Nikki Tutorials. We're going to bronze, but it's going to be a very, 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 very orange bronze. So we're going to go into the James Charles palette. First going to go into this colour here, and we'll see how we go. Just taking it on like an old blush brush. That's a tongue twister, isn't it? Just because I need to be a little bit more precise than normal. We're going to start here, and we're going to just keep it where we would contour, but then also like bring it up slightly to like blend it. It's not as pigmented as I thought it'd be. Oh, there we go. Just needs to build. I'm also going to take it up onto the temples, and then we're going to take it and go into this orange here, not too much, and we're going to use this one on the forehead because we don't want anything too, excuse you, we don't want anything too harsh on the forehead. I'm also going to use that colour and just kind of dust over the top part of it to kind of blend it out, and then take this like, it's like an orangey browny colour. I'm going to keep this one back here, like right where we would contour. Now I'm going to go into that like browny colour on like it's an eyeshadow brush, but we're going to use it for nose contour. Now we're going to first start by just going down the edge of the nose. It has to be quite a thick line, so don't worry about making it really thin. I'm going to go down the edge like this, same on this side. Kind of like on the edges of the nostrils on the underneath. Then because this is an angled one, I'm going to take the top part of it into the brown. I'm going to bring it up here, past the eyebrow. Okay, now I'm going to take the tip of it again and go into the brown next to the orangey brown that we just used, and I'm going to use this to go over the lines, but like keep it more precise. It doesn't have to be like incredibly precise, but I mean a little bit more precise than last time. How many times can I say precise? We're going to take a mixture between this one and this one, And we're going to place this on the lid. Excuse you. We are going to pack some more on later on, but this is just going to help fill it in just a little bit so that we're not trying to do the most later on. Just keeping it on the lid for now. I'm going to take my little angled brush and I'm going to go into the black. I need my mirror. I'm going to start by here and draw out. We've done that type of shape. We are going to go over it with black eyeliner, don't worry. This is just to map it out. And now we're going to go and do like a little triangle by here and fill it in to make kind of like a spike coming through the eyebrow. Then we have one coming down here under the eye, but only a small one. Like so. It's going to look better when we have the smile on and stuff like that, I promise. Now, whilst we have the angled brush and the black, we're going to fill in our eyebrows with the black. There's no like crazy shape to them or anything, it's just filling in your eyebrows with black. Like so. I'm going to go do the same to this eye and I'll be right back. Okay, I also went over it in the black eyeliner. I know it's looking questionable. I know it's looking questionable right now, but stick with me, okay? If we fail, we fail together. I'm going to go back into the James Charles palette and I'm going to take this brush. I'm going to go into the orange, the bright orange, and we're going to pat this all over the lid and like all the way up to like fill in basically this like swoopy thing. Now we're going to take some more black eyeshadow on this angled brush and we're going to start to do the mouth. But we're just going to do like a normal like straight line thing first, then we'll add all the squigglies in afterwards. So I'm going to start from like where the top of my lip is and draw it up, then bring it to where the bottom of my lip is, like just underneath. Join them together. Now I'm going to take the pointy part of it. I'm going to start to do some like squiggly triangles, I guess. Like so, can you see what I mean? Okay, I've still got this part here to do, but I filled in the mouth part with black eyeshadow and I'm using like a little like pointy brush to like do the squiggly things and fill them in a bit. This is still looking a bit iffy right now, but bear with me, we'll get there. Okay, and also between each one I've made it so it's kind of like rounded off, like between each one. Do you see what I mean? Okay, now that we've done the full smile, I'm going to go back in with the brush that we used to put the orange on the lid. We're going to go in with like the darker orange and we're going to start just adding a bit of a shadow. I need to stop talking. Like in between them. I'll do a few then I'll explain. Kind of see what I mean? We're just adding some like shadows, but I'm basically just making sure there's like a gap between the black and the orange. Now that we've done the mouth, we're going to do the nose. Take the pointy brush again with the black. We're gonna first of all draw a little curvy line and then do a little thing down here. Do you see what I mean? And fill it in with black. And then we're going to take the tip of it and do some lines up like that and like round off the inside again like we did on the lips. Okay, I don't know if you can see that like as bright as it is in real life, but I've put some orange eyeliner from the brand Han Diane. I've just lined on the inside of the liner. Just going to take some black eyeliner and just line the upper lash line. Okay, now I'm going to stick on some false eyelashes. This is what they look like. Ooh! I bought them on Amazon. Again, I don't know the name, but they're from this pack of really extreme eyelashes. And the glue I'm using is the Real False Lashes Invisible Lash Glue from Benefit. My light's falling. This is the finished makeup look. It's a very glam pumpkin. Again, as always, I was doubting myself the entire time, but I don't think it's turned out too bad. Could it be better? Yes, it could always be better. But for a first time trying this look, I don't think I did too bad a job. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe. It would mean the world and so much more. And I hope I will see you in the next video. Bye!